The water explodes in the curtain of white spray. Teeth flash, claws impact. The war has begun. Only a moment before, our protagonist stood here, poised. A veteran Baryonyx, wading into the murky estuary. The prime fishing spot, a deep channel where the current slows. Its great thumb claw, a foot-long sickle, was raised to strike. Then, the challenger erupted from the same water. A larger male, scarred and aggressive, claiming the same territory. This is not a hunt. This is a war for survival. The rivals clash, a violent dance of muscle and sound. Chapter 1. The River of Giants. This is the Wealden Estuary, early Cretaceous Britain. A lush, sprawling floodplain, cut by a superhighway of ancient rivers. But this paradise is a battlefield. Our protagonist is a specialist, a spined assassin, perfectly evolved for this single purpose. Its long, crocodile-like snout is packed with pressure sensors. It can feel the movement of fish it cannot see, and the curved conical teeth are designed not to slice, but to grip. The stakes are high. This world is ruled by giants, both above and below the water. Massive iguanodon herds move through the fern prairies, ever watchful. A shadow passes overhead, Ornithocheirus, a winged titan, scanning the same waters. And beneath the surface, the fish themselves are monsters. Armored giants like Lepidotes patrol the depths, many too large for even a Baryonyx to challenge. But the greatest threat is not the prey. It is the competition. This estuary is crowded, too crowded. Every prime hunting spot is contested. To own a channel is to own life. To lose it is a slow, walking death. Chapter 2. The Gaff and the Claw. The protagonist is forced from the prime channel by the larger rival. It moves to the shallows, a less reliable, muddier stretch of river. It must wait. Patience is a weapon. The hunter lowers its head, snout just touching the surface. A vibration. A small shoal of hibiscus sharks passes. The strike is instantaneous. Not a bite, but a gaff. The great thumb claw flashes through the water, a blur of deadly precision. It impales a shark, lifting it from the river in a single fluid motion. A small victory. A single meal. But this is not enough. Hunger is a constant shadow. The hunter wades deeper, drawn by a larger disturbance. Something massive, something powerful. A Lepidotes, a giant armored fish, nearly 10 feet long. It surfaces for air, its diamond-hard scales glittering. The Baryonyx strikes, teeth sinking into the thick hide. It is a mistake. The fish is too strong. Its armor, impenetrable. The conical teeth cannot hold. They slip from the scales. The Lepidotes thrashes, dragging the hunter off balance. With a final, violent twist, the fish breaks free. The giant is gone. the hunter is left with nothing but wasted energy and the echo of its failure. Defeated, the protagonist returns to the edge of the prime channel. It watches. It waits. The dominant rival is there, patrolling the deep water. We see the rival hunt, its technique less precise, more brutal. It pulls a massive lungfish from the depths, a prize the protagonist desperately needs. This is the law of the river. The strong feed, the weak watch. Days pass. The air grows heavier. A tension builds along the riverbank. The seasonal fish run is about to begin. A migration of thousands flooding the estuary. A time of feast or a time of famine. Chapter 3. The Channel of Blood. It begins at dawn. The river turns silver, choked with the bodies of migrating fish. This is the moment. The one deep water channel is now the only place that matters. Survival is now. Our protagonist, driven by a desperate, gnawing hunger, ignores the shallows. It walks directly toward the prime channel. The dominant rival is already there, feasting, its snout red. It sees the protagonist approaching. The rival lifts its claws, slashing the air. But this time, the protagonist does not back down. The two Spinosaurids circle each other in the churning, fish-filled water. This is not for show. This is for everything. The rival strikes first, lunging with open jaws. Our protagonist ducks under the bite, driving its shoulder into the larger male's chest. The two assassins lock, a whirlwind of claws and teeth. The water boils red, not with fish, but with their own blood. There is no strategy here, only rage. The larger rival uses its weight, pushing the protagonist under the surface. A fatal mistake. The rival is built for the gaff, not for grappling. In its blind rage, it has exposed its softer underbelly. Our protagonist, submerged, brings its greatest weapon into play, the thumb claw. The protagonist drives the sickle claw deep into the rival's flank. It rips downward, a devastating, disemboweling strike. The fight is over in 1 second. The larger male recoils, bellowing in shock and pain. It stumbles, mortally wounded, and retreats to the shadows. Our protagonist rises from the water, bleeding, exhausted, victorious. The channel is won. It turns, ignoring the defeated rival, and faces the silver tide. It lowers its head and begins to hunt. The legacy, the spined dynasty. This single, brutal confrontation echoes across millions of years. The saga of our Baryonyx is not just one animal's life. It is the origin story of a dynasty. This fierce territoriality, this specialized piscivorous arsenal, This is the blueprint for one of the most successful predators on Earth, the Spinosaurids. From Baryonyx and its cousin, Suchomimus, this evolutionary path would lead to an even greater giant. Spinosaurus, a creature that would take this specialization to its ultimate conclusion, leaving the land almost entirely, becoming a true river monster. The pressure sensors, the conical teeth, the powerful claws. It all began here, in these crowded Cretaceous rivers. The discovery of Baryonyx itself was a revolution. Inside its fossilized stomach, scientists found the scales of Lepidotes, proof of its last meal, proof of its life's struggle. This fierce competition for aquatic niches explains how they carved a dynasty built on the river. They did not just visit the water, they conquered it. We look back on this brutal clash, this war for a single patch of water, an echo of a life defined by hunger. The line between savage and survivor is written by history. When survival demands, we fight for the very ground we stand on. What separates an assassin from a survivor?